The ACS Middle School program with the Tech 2s is all about student choice and voice. They choose the Tech 2s that they want to work on as long as they meet the minimum requirement of the number of Tech 2s they need to earn per semester. Okay, one of the really popular ones is podcasting. And let me just take a look. Yeah, so 53 students have earned their podcasting Tech 2. And I think that they really just want to have a voice. Something that can be heard, something that, and literally and figuratively, that they want to have that idea of putting ideas out there for the world to take a listen to. Okay, and podcasting, as you know, has been around for years, but recently it has seen a really uptick in the number of people that are listening to podcasts. So we have the ACS Podcasting Network. It is on Spotify, it is on Google Podcasts, and recently we've been now added to iTunes with the Apple Podcasts. So just search for ACS Podcasting Network and you can listen to it. So just to kind of show you one final project before I give my conclusion here, let's take a listen in on this podcast.
You're about to listen to another amazing podcast from the ACS Middle School Podcasting Network.
Hi, I'm Emily and welcome back to my audio show. Today I'm here with my younger sister, Ashley. Hi.
Hi.
Thank you for participating.
You're welcome.
So today I'm going to ask you a few questions and all you need to do is answer my questions.
Okay.
So let's get started. Question number 1. What's your favorite lunch?
My favorite lunch is kimbap. Kimbap is Korean traditional food.
Yeah?
It is kind of like sushi, but in the middle it has vegetables and stuff depending on which flavor.
Yeah, that's also one of my favorite food. And to be more specific, if there's sushi in Japan, there's kimbap in Korea. So question number 2, what is your favorite things to do with your friends?
My favorite things to do with my friends is called infection. Infection is kind of a tag, but it has a base, which makes it much more easier.
Infection. I never heard of that. In my childhood, I loved to play Foursquares. Do you know what Foursquares are?
Yeah, I used to play that, but I got sick of it, so I'm playing
Oh,
with that.
I never heard of infections. Sounds fun.
Now, I've just shown you little clips and bits and pieces with all the projects, all the films and all the songs and the photos. These are just little samplings, but I tell you, that one just melts your heart. Just two sisters having a conversation. If you want to listen to all of it, go ahead and check us out on any of those podcasting networks. Okay, so in conclusion, I just wanted to say that when I started remote learning, I went through a grieving period where I really miss now I generally miss my students. I just miss being a teacher to students. But I also was grieving my space. Here I am at my dining room table with my kitchen behind me. I loved the studios. All that space, and it was so creative and we can do things. And I was sad. I grieved the loss of my students face-to-face, in person with them, as well as the space. And then the projects started coming in, and well, you've seen them. They're amazing. Students have taken this, whatever we're calling all this new world we live in with this pandemic, and they've really, really stood up and said, I can do this. I can do great work. And I'm really, really humbled by the incredible tech projects that I've seen come in. And I grade 3 times a week. And every day is grading day. I'm always just standing up in my house, just going, look at what students are capable of doing. And that's just, I guess, what I want to end on is that when you are project-based and the students can't just go Google something, but they have to create something and they can turn that in electronic, digitally. Now, I'd much rather be there in person and give them feedback right over their shoulder. But this is the scenario we've been given, and it can be as amazing and awesome and just mind-blowing as everything else. So well done, students. I am honored to be your teacher, and I'm looking forward to the projects because, hey, we're only on May 12th. I mean, we've still got a lot of semester left, and I can't wait to see what you do.